Hey guys, welcome to part 2. Now, wow, this is the first time I've done this for a McFarlane Dragon. But as soon as I decided to do a review on him, I knew it was going to be a long one. So, let's put the dragon together. Now, this is rather interesting, the way the dragon, you attach the wing. First, you've got the customary peg and corresponding hole, but in addition, on the side of the animal, you also have a receiving slit. This receiving slit should accept this edge of the wing. So let's see how that works. There you go. Now, perfect. It's a tight, seamless fit, and astoundingly, no discontinuity of texture or color. Look at that. That's really nice, and that's as it should be. Now, the composition here, the way the window, what am I talking about? The way the wings frame the dragon, together with those hints of internal fire, you know, really give me the impression of some winged demon from hell. Or a crazy bat-like creature. Oh, oops, did someone say bat? Well, here's one more surprising parallel. You see how the wings are unsymmetrical? And this asymmetrical spread reminds me of a billowing cape, such as you might find on this. Now even look at the scalloping of these wings like that. And I would say the similarity is remarkable. So let's try to let's talk about the base next. One unusual thing about the Series 5 dragons is that each is really a diorama. That's basically like a model playset. They have included humans in each of their dragons to create a sort of 3D scene, as you may recall from the Series 5 water dragon. So here's the base. This is an interesting base. It comprises a couple of humans and a rocky shale-like formation, like so. Very nice looking, actually. Now, this is a knight in armor, obviously preparing to do battle against a dragon. At this scale, you really don't expect much detailing, so I won't fault McFarlane, but against the dragon, the disparity in quality will really be quite obvious. The silver paint is all in one wash, with no shades. But still, I must give some credit that they made some attempt to do some detailing of the knight's armor. If you look a bit closely, you might recognize individual plates like the greaves, the gauntlets, and I think they call that the guard brace. There is even a crest on the shield here, and line detail on the shield, which leaves me to puzzle as to the poor quality of the sword, both in shape and detail failing terribly. Now, when it comes to the maiden, it's hard to distinguish any facial features, as you might expect. Very easy to do an anonymous helmet, but not so easy for a barefaced human. Still, it's clear that she's meant to be attractive, and I do love that dress, even though it's a bit dirty. It should be white, I think, and based on what I can make of her physique, I guess she's pretty hot, if you can forgive the facelessness. So she's attached to this chain, and here's where the scale really suffers. Now, at this tiny scale, to do a proportionately correct chain, you really have to have extremely tiny links. This chain has links that would, in scale to the lady, be massive. Anyway, let's see how the dragon fits on here. Okay, there we are, dragon. Okay, wow, I just can't help admiring this guy. Okay, couple of bags here fit onto corresponding holes like so. Press a bit harder. Alright, there we have it. Now he's tightly in place and it's obvious that our hero is in some trouble. Okay, so let's speculate a bit. At first glance, one might think that this knight is in the midst of rescuing this maiden to free her from the dragon. However, look closely. She's holding onto a ring. She's not bound to it. And in comparison, this ankle iron is supposed to go around the dragon's ankle. I won't do right now. Now, whoever heard of an arrangement like this in a captor-prisoner relationship? Indeed, one might speculate she was an evil witch of some sort with a dragon for a familiar or a bodyguard. Now, quick note on the ankle iron. It's quite nicely detailed, and at first it looks like, see there's a rivet? It looks like there's a pin here so that it can open, but I've tried wiggling it and it doesn't stay. So I don't think it's a real joint, just a nicely designed sculpt, and do not stress it too much by trying to force it open. Just slip it on the dragon's ankle and you should have the diorama complete. So, you know, this is such an awesome piece and I am definitely going to have him close by. You know, I've said before I don't like wyverns, but the paint job, the sculpt, the detail, the pose, the room for fantasy and speculation is so high on this that I'm going to overlook it and pretend he is in fact a proper dragon. You know guys, I know I say quite often that this dragon or that dragon belongs on the shelf or table, but in this case, he's really on the top, one of the top dragons for display. And if you can get him at a price you can live with, you will absolutely not regret it. Look at that. Wow, almost every angle, he looks awesome. But I'm going to display him like this. So thanks again, once again for your patience, support and love for dragons. I'm guessing this will be the last time I'm going to do a review a week apart. But hey, who knows what the future will hold. Take care and keep enjoying life every day. And don't just spend it on toys and dragons, huh? See you guys.